Significant development as notorious bandit leader Kachala Sani died in Zamfara. They died the notorious bandit leader. Where is his body? How are we so sure now that they really died him? Because they keep telling us, oh, they died this one, they arrested this one, but we don't see them. We don't see their what's it called? Their bodies. So how are we going to be so sure that you actually buy these people? Oh, we have heard. Abi, is that not what we are going to say? Notorious bandit leader Kachala Sani has been died in Zamfara state. What marks another significant development in the fight against banditry in Nigeria's northwest. The feared gang leader, who was linked to a series of deadly attacks, kidnappings, and cattle rustling operation across parts of Zamfara state, was reportedly died in Anka local government area. However, conflicting accounts have emerged over the circumstances surrounding the death, of course, because we know that it probably might not be true. One report claimed that Sani was ambushed and shot dead at Jubilates market by gunmen, allegedly loyal to rival bandits Kingpin Dogo Gide. Okay, so it's a battle of rival people, not that it was soldiers that went to fight him or something. Okay. The incident is believed to be connected to the growing power struggle among criminal gangs operating in the state. Well, that one is good. Maybe they buy themselves like that. God should put confusions in their midst, all of these bandits and kidnappers, so that they can fight themselves instead. Okay, so their rival factions, they continue to battle for dominance. Another account attributed his death to a coordinated offensive by Nigerian security forces supported by members of Maiduguri special vigilantes deployed to reinforce ongoing counter-banditry operations in Zamfara. The operation was said to be part of sustained efforts to dismantle armed groups and eliminate high-profile criminal commanders. Kachala Sani was widely regarded as one of the most influential bandit commanders in the Anka, Bukuyum and Maru axis of Zamfara state. He was allegedly responsible for numerous attacks on rural communities, mass abductions for ransom, cattle rustling, and violent raids that displaced thousands of residents. His passing is expected to weaken the operational capacity of his network, although security analysts have warned that splinter groups may launch reprisal attacks or seek to reorganize under new leadership. As of the time of filing this report, Nigerian security agencies are yet to issue an official statement confirming the exact circumstances surrounding the bandit leader's death. Security operations have, however, continued across Zamfara and neighboring states as authorities intensify efforts to dismantle remaining criminal networks and restore peace to the communities affected by years of armed violence. Okay, no problem. Let's just believe that they actually buy the guy, but if we don't see the body, I don't think anybody will believe. It is well. Ajibade James says, believe this fab. Like Fabu at your own peril. Do you know how many times Shekau died before his final death? So it's a developing story because at least we have something to burn our data on, Abi. David says, the same guys Northerners have been using to make money and disturb the peace of Nigeria. Oladele says, to God be the glory, wicked man. Sandra Anthony says, it's a significant development, right? Yet, if he was arrested, he would have been a repentant bandit and released to the society to continue his atrocities. Yes, so that's like why we say the solution to all these banditry is, once you catch them, just send all of them to Baba God. There's no point arresting them because at the end of the day, you are going to release them. So it's good. I just pray that this time around, I think they should start fighting each other. Bandits A and Bandits B group, they should just hate on themselves and be fighting each other and buy themselves to the very end. Ngozi says, very good. Abdusalam says, may he meet what he deserves. Unfortunate being. The UK says, show us the dead body before we believe. That's the thing. In this Nigeria, saying is believing. You have to see to be sure, because our leaders, they lie a lot. Even news platform, most of them do. So we will not really know if he's really dead or not. Michael says, how did they buy him? What kind of gun did they use to buy him? Tell me first before I can believe. Victor says his evil existence and operations cannot last forever now, obviously. Jubilates says if he likes it, bye. If not, let him continue to play Fulani agenda policies. Time is near. The Hausas are now awakening. Soon Fulani will be history. They will voluntarily leave the country with Fulanis. Okay? Ademola says what matter is his death, not how he was spied. Kenneth says, and I believe him. It is well. Ademola says whoever neutralized him does not matter. If a man sees a snake and a woman buys it, what matters is that the snake is dead. It is well. Alexander says many more will buy for their atrocities as always. Kudos to the buyers, more grease to your elbows. Emmanuel says hell is rejoicing over his arrival. Asheo Salifu says how many Kachala have they bought so far? Is he cloned? Okay, so they've bought one Kachala before, no be small thing. Oh, Ajibola says brilliant efforts from our security officials. Those animals who took banditry as an hobby, they must be ready to embrace prison walls and sudden death. Joshua says if this report is accurate, it's a significant development in the fight against banditry. I hope it contributes to improve security and bring some relief to the people who have suffered from these attacks. May lasting peace return to Zamfara State and the entire Northwest. Adequacy says if it is true, thanks to Almighty God. Everybody saying if it is true because it might not be true. Kudos to Nigerian army, okay? Afi says this is true story, okay now. The Kachala they plenty. Kachala they plenty. It is well. Caleb says the same info during Shekau's time. Yes, that's how they're telling us they buy Shekau and then it will resurrect again. They'll buy him again. Maybe small. Uche says, now how many times did they buy this man? Though. It is well. Luchiko says, this country itself, how many times can they tell us that they have bought these bandits? And why is it that all the bandits are Muslim? Of course they are Muslims. Or is it that they just be answering Muslim names? No, they are Muslims. That one is known to everybody. Abaka says, so far he is dead. It's a welcome development. The source of his death is not our concern. I pray the notorious bandit that pied General Rabi should be next to be pied, followed by Toji. Chisaba says, how many times will they tell us that they have captured Kachala? No be small thing. It is well. Oh, my listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.